So let's firstly a bit about internship itself. Webstack Academy runs this 1 month intensive program where you learn full stack development by actually building something real. In our case, that was Homely Hub. We worked with Monstack throughout, covering everything from designing user interfaces to setting up databases and deploying the final product. It was very hands-on, which I really appreciate. Uh, Going into this, I had a few key goals. I wanted real life experience with Monstack and not just theory, but actually building something from scratch. Learning how to create APIs and connect them to a React frontend with big part of that was a big part of that. I also wanted to understand how features like authentication and payment processing actually work in production, and honestly, just getting better at debugging and like working through problems was huge for me. So let's see the project overview. So what exactly is Homelier? Think of it as property booking platform. User can browse lists, like listing property owners can post their spaces, and people can book them directly through the site. The whole point was to understand how these full stack applications come together. How does the front end talk to backend? How do you make it secure? How do you scale it? Homely gave me hands-on answers to all of that. Problem statement. Now, why build something like this? Well, if you look at existing booking platforms, many are really complicated to use. They're expensive, not very transparent, and users often get confused with the booking process. On the other side, property owners struggle to manage their listings effectively. And then there's the whole payment security issue that many platforms don't handle well. So our challenge was, how do we solve these problems using modern web technologies? So, and that's where Homely Hub comes in. We built it to simple and straightforward. The flow is clean. You search, you book, you pay, and you get confirmation. Then everything transparent, secure, and easy to navigate for both sides. Whether you are booking a place or listing one. Through building this, I learned the entire process of taking an app from concept to development. Full stack development. Before we get into the technical detail, let me quickly explain what full stack development actually means. Basically, you are working on both ends. The front end that users see and interact with, and the back end that handle all the logic and data behind the scenes. As a full stack developer, you are responsible for making sure these parts communicate smoothly and everything works together seamlessly. And whereas Munstack, now the Munstack, what is it? It's actually four technologies that work really well together. MongoDB handle our database, Express runs our backend framework, React build our user interface, and Node.js let us run JavaScript on the server. The cool thing, it's all JavaScript, front end, back end, everything. that make development faster and keeps everything consistent across the board. Alright, uh, let's talk about how I actually built this. So on the front end, I use I used React with Redux toolkit to manage the app state, basically keeping track of what's happening across different components. I added some animations like GSAP to make things feel real smoother and more polished. The backend runs on Node and Express. This is where all the APIs live, handling user authentication, property listing, booking, all of that. For the database, I went with Atlas, MongoDB Atlas, which is cloud hosted, so I don't have to worry about server maintenance. And for deployment, the front ends on Vercel, backends on Render, and the database stays on MongoDB Atlas. Everything's live and accessible. Here's a quick overview of the complete tech stack. Frontend uses React, Redux, GSAP for animations, and CSS for styling. Backend is Node and Express, MongoDB Atlas for database. I integrated Razorpay for payments and Mailtrack for sending automated emails. And like I mentioned, hosting is split between Render and Vercel, both free tier friendly and pretty reliable. System architecture. Let me show you how everything connects. So the React frontend makes requests to Express backend through REST APIs. The backend processes those requests, talks to MongoDB when it needs data, and sends responses back. For security, I am using JWT tokens. So when you log in, you get a token that proves you are authorized to access certain features. This keeps everything locked down properly. Uh, now, now for the features, what can you actually do with Homely? User can sign in and log in securely with JWT authentication. Property owners can create listings, upload photos, edit details, all through a simple interface. There's advanced search with filters, so finding right property is easy. Payment processing happens through Razorpay, which is secure and widely used. After booking, you automatically get email confirmations, and there's a full booking history, dashboard where you can see everything: past bookings, upcoming stays, all in one place. So, design-wise, I kept things clean and responsive. The home page has search filters right up in front of you. Like you can see, click on property. You get a detail page with photos, pricing, amenities, everything you need to decide. The dashboard is straightforward too. Dashboard is straightforward through like whether you are user or a property owner. Managing your stuff is intuitive, and everything works smoothly on mobile as well as desktop. So now, before moving on to the conclusion, uh, I, I will let me actually show you how it works. Okay, so we will switch to a VS Code. So as I have already opened my like the folder in which I am having my project. So here I have opened two terminals, one for backend and one for frontend. The first one I will use for frontend and the second one I will use for backend. First one I will use for backend and second one I will use for frontend. Uh, so let me change the directories, and for running backend I will use npm start command. So as we all can see, uh, app running on port 8080. It means my backend is working smoothly and it is connected properly. Now let me start the front end. I will start the front end using the npm run dev command. So as my front end has started to, uh, the terminal is giving me this link, localhost 5173. Uh, when I will click on this link, I will be redirected uh, with the uh, with the project. So here we are. This is a so this is the home page. You can see available properties. Uh, you can see available properties here, like all these are the available properties, and we can use the filters here too. Like here's the filter icon. From here we can apply filters to the properties. If I want to select, if I want a property from the range of 6,000 to 3,000, like little bit budget friendly. Approximately, I'm picking up 3,000, okay, near about 3,000, and in the property type, I can also select what type of property I want. Like if I am clicking hotel, then I will be shown only all the hotels. Then after clicking all, like after selecting all the requirements, we can just click on apply filter. Like after applying filter, you can see that I am being given, like the website is giving me two properties out of 12 properties. It means uh, only the two properties out of 12 are meeting my requirements as I am mentioning in my filter. As you can see, the filter is about price and type of hotel. So if I want, for example, I am going to book this Kedarnath hotel. So after clicking on this, I will be shown some images of this hotel, all the sceneries, the hotel rooms, bathrooms, balcony, and the hotel itself. If I scroll down, I will be given description of the hotel, max number of guests it can allocate, like I can book what this place offers, what are the facilities this place has, and the location, like where exactly it is located, like with the map. It will be more beneficial for other clients also, those who don't know the location, so they can go with the help of map and extra information about check-in and check-out time. So if I want to book, I have to first log in. Okay, so as you can see, my email and password is already here because I have logged in previously. So I will just log in. So as you can see, I'm logged in. Previously bookings which I was doing while testing this application, like this website, and my accommodation. In this option, the user can make new accommodations for the other users who will visit the website. Like I will be the property owner. If I have a property and I have to list it here, I can list it also, and I can book property for mine too. So I can list a new property from here. And obviously I told this my previously bookings, like, okay, so let's see if I make a new booking now, will it be shown here? So as you can see, the filter is still here. uh, Once I click the clear filter, the filter will be cleared and I will be given the home page without the filters. So I'm going with without filter, and this time I'm selecting uh, this one. It's just random. So here we are given with the price of per night, and while booking I have to select the dates, like from which date to which date I am going to take this. Like you can see, these are um, not available dates because I have bookings, like I have previous bookings on this date. That's why I am unable to book at this time. So if my dates collide, I will be unable to book. So number of guests, let's go with the three number of guests, and I'm giving it the name XYZ and some random phone number. Then I will just book this place. There is an issue. As you can see, let me book it from here too. So as I'm given with the payment, like 7,000 will be charged for 5 guests, and nights will be two nights. As I'm given check-in and check-out dates are selected by me. After clicking on the payment tab, Hmm. After clicking on payment, I will be redirected to this payment screen. This is actual payment gateway integration working. Once payment goes through, you get an email confirmation automatically sent to your inbox. It is done using Razorpay. So it's finally your dashboard. As you can see here, sunny side up. This was my last booking which I have shown you and done with you guys. So as you can see, total price was 7,000, and from to which date? Okay, and you can see all your bookings, past and upcoming, right here in. So let's move on to the presentation again. So to wrap up, HomelyHub is fully functional property booking platform built with Mern. This internship gave me real hands-on experience with full-stack development. I learned how to build APIs, handle payments, deploy to cloud, manage databases, basically everything you need to build a production ready web application. Moving forward, I want to add some features. A review and rating system would be great. Maybe real-time chat between users and property owners. And eventually, I would love to build a mobile version of some AI-powered recommendations. There's a lot of potential to grow this further. And that's it. Thank you for watching. I really want to thank Webstack Academy for this opportunity. They guided us through the entire process and made this possible. This project gave me industry level experience that I couldn't have gotten anywhere else. And if you're watching on YouTube, drop a like or comment. I would love to hear your thoughts. Thanks again for your time. Really appreciate it. Thank you all.